Hi everyone, it's me again. Surprise! So, I was doing some work this morning and getting ready for some clients, and I wanted to come on and share with you something that I think that is not talked about enough. And it is something that I do work with quite a bit, that I have with in my therapy practice for years. And now I do this when I work with my coaching clients. And that is when you are going through any change, and you're going through any changes in your life, you're going to naturally feel resistance. And it comes up in different ways. And I want to share with you what those look like and what you can do about it. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little yellow bell for notifications and when I have new uploads. And go to ROSEYLife.com, sign up for my weekly newsletter. And I just opened my 6-month program for Wake the Hell Up Sleeping Beauty. That closes this Sunday. And I'm only taking a limited amount of spots where we're going to be working together as a group and going through and working and getting rid of all this old crap, because it doesn't happen just like in 1 second. You have to actually persist in being this woman or this man that you desire to be, so it's sustainable, so it lasts forever, not just like a one and done manifestation thing. So, but there's more information on my website, ROSEYLife.com, if you're interested. And I also have my self-paced courses on there, and I offer email coaching now as well. Okay, so getting back to this resistance. Okay, so when I used to work with clients that had severe trauma and all different kinds in their past. And I worked with people that had severe anxiety or depression and all of these different issues that they would present with when they came to see me. And one of the things that I always had to remind my clients about, and now I only do coaching, I no longer provide therapy, but in my coaching, I remind my clients the same thing. Anytime that you are doing something different, you're trying something different, whether it's a new diet or you're thinking a different way, you're manifesting something and you're like, oh my God, is this possible? Is this going to work? And you start doubting and questioning yourself. Anytime you are going after something new, different, you are going to naturally, your mind, your brain, your body is going to naturally push against it, because it's almost like a foreign object in your body. And if you've ever had like a little piece of glass, stuck in your skin, or you have got something in your eye, like an eyelash or a piece of lint, right? Look at what your body does. It like starts freaking out, right? And a little eyelash, like I had an eyelash in my eye the other night, and it took me like a half hour. I couldn't watch TV. I couldn't relax. I couldn't do anything because it was so annoying. And I just was wanting this damn thing gone already, right? And let's see. I just wanted this thing gone out of my eye. And I was putting water in it. I was trying to make it like rub it. I was pulling my eyelid down over the bottom of my lid. I was doing all kinds of things because I just wanted to relax and go back to homeostasis. Homeostasis is what we all as human beings are always seeking. And what that means is homeostasis means I want things to go back to normal. I want things to be in a routine. Why? Because the brain considers that to be a safe zone. And safe zone feels routine. It almost feels boring, mundane, normal, usual, typical, common. And so the brain is going to overstimulate and get you to freak out. It's that fight or flight thing, so that you go back to homeostasis. It's like, no, we don't like this new thing that you're thinking, that you're focusing on, that you're doing, because it feels dangerous. It feels not safe, and it's out of our norm. So it will do anything to get your attention to come back to safe zone, to that homeostasis, right? And this is what all of us do. We're human beings, and this is what the brain does. So anytime that you are focusing or you're imagining or you're learning about manifesting or you're wanting to make a life change, you want to level up. And this applies to everything, to money, to people, to relationships, to careers, to jobs, to moving cities, to everything, to getting grades, to going back to school, all of it. It applies to everything. Anytime that you are wanting to do something different, you're going to feel a pull, a resistance to come back to the safe zone, because your brain wants you to be safe and survive. It doesn't want you to do this new weird thing. So resistance shows up as in overthinking, analyzing, overanalyzing, questioning, weighing out pros and cons constantly. Right. You're going to be seeking answers, reading books, watching videos. You're going to be doing all kinds of things. Hi, Magdalena. You're going to want to be on this hamster wheel of obtaining more knowledge. You're going to want to keep going, right? Because all the brain is trying to do is trying to get you back to homeostasis, to feeling safe and normal and routine and mundane and boring. It wants that. It doesn't like the new thing. It doesn't like the scary thing. It doesn't want you to level up, right? It's like, no. Don't go over there. Don't go and do something crazy. Like, imagine that you can have all that money, all that career, or this wonderful relationship, or this whatever. No, don't do that. Don't think that way, because it's scary. It's not guaranteed. We don't have any precedents. We don't have the history of you being able to do that. So that's scary. So you start to overthink, overanalyze, over look at it, right? Questioning all of these things, and it'll freak out. And so it begins freaking out in the mind like that, like questioning, doubting, skeptical. Really? I don't know, right? It'll do that. And when it persists in staying in that mode in the mind, your body actually kicks in too. So resistance in the body is a thing. It actually happens too. How does this look? Headaches, shoulder pain, stomach aches. You'll feel energy in the body, like warm sensations in different parts of the body. It shows up. For me, I remember it used to pop up in my back. I'd get a warm sensation. And when I was like worried or freaked out, it could be foot pain. It could be nerve pain. It could be an eye twitch. It could be uncomfortable, or it could be painful. It could be so many things throughout your body. Now, I always say go to the doctor and please get checked out, but your body will have tension of some sort. And you'll notice if you scan your body, and I always teach my clients to scan their body from head to toe every morning and look at where their energy is. Like, just scan it. You can do it throughout the day too. Just scan to see if there's any tension, tightness in the shoulders. This is a common one. And the neck, right? Behind the eyes, like pressure, right? A headache, right? Something will feel uncomfortable. You'll feel the energy locked up in your body somewhere. So why is this important? Because if you haven't been paying attention to the hamster wheel of your mind going thinking, that's all the resistance, okay? And you're thinking and obsessing about the thing. You're like, where's it? Why is it not here? It's because, remember, your mind is trying to get you back to homeostasis, to feel safe, boring, routine, and okay, well, this is what we can count on. But then you sit and you come back to it and you're just like, yeah, but I want that thing, and I've been told I can have that thing. So you incrementally start going back to focusing on this thing, and the brain's like, no, come back. So do you see, it's like a constant fight, and this is where people feel frustrated, because this is the frustration. But again, going back to, by the time it comes to your body, you'll feel the trapped like energy in your body somewhere, whether in tension, headaches, or all of this stuff, right? So when in doubt, go to the doctor, get checked out. But if it's tension, if it's headache, if it's just stress, just scan your body and notice what it's doing. And what I do with my clients is I have them close their eyes And when they're overwhelmed or they're feeling stressed out, I have them close their eyes and I have them scan starting from the top of their head, go down. And you can do this right now with me if you want to, right? I start at the top of the head and feel any tension in the top of the head. Now move down to the forehead. You feel any tension in the forehead. Move down to the eyes, behind the eyes. Do you feel any tension there? Anything different? And you keep going. Your ears, back of your head, jaws, your nose, your lips. Notice if you're clenching. Notice if your tongue's relaxed or if it's tense. You can feel it down your neck, your shoulders, your right arm, your hand, your fingers, your left arm, your hand, your fingers. And you come back to your chest, where your heart center is. Feel anything in there. Just notice it. Don't label it. Just move down into your belly. Notice anything tension. Your back, notice any tension. Your bum, your legs, your knees, your kneecaps, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and your 10 toes, including your pinky. Bottom of your feet. You should already feel a shift just by becoming aware of your body like that. And awareness is key for everything, especially for releasing any resistance. Why is this so helpful? Because when you're able to really release any tension from your body, then now you're in a space of shifting your focus back to what it is that you desire. Your body is only a messenger ever telling you what you are focused on, what you're thinking about. It will not lie. You can lie all you want with your words and say, no, I'm not thinking, I'm only focusing on what I want. But your body is going to be the truth teller as well. It supports your beliefs. Your body isn't doing its own little thing. Your body supports your beliefs about everything. And when you feel any tension anywhere in your body, right, what you can do is slow down and breathe into it, right? You breathe into that area of tension and you sit with it. You don't move on to the rest of your body. You sit with that area of your body that you felt that tension. That tension is resistance to whatever it is that you're focused on and that you desire. So it's going to really fight back. It doesn't want you to go off into the unknown. It wants you to come back to homeostasis, to where it's safe, to where you feel familiar, to where it feels almost boring and routine. Now, one last thing I want to talk about, the resistance, right? When you're in the resistance, whether it's physical resistance or the thinking resistance, right? Becoming aware of it is so key, right? But here is the other thing I wanted to talk to you about: homeostasis. Homeostasis is that place again where the brain wants to be all the time because it feels safe, secure. It feels normal. It feels routine, like you already know what you're going to do, blah, 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 right? When we go on vacation even, and we're having so much fun, but at some point you start missing your bed. You start missing your clothes. You start missing your bathroom. You start missing your home because you know where every little thing is. All your things, if you need a Band-Aid, you got it. You need a soda, you got it. You want clean underwear, you know where they are. You need to wash loads, you know where to wash the load. you start longing for the routine, for the sameness of how things are. So you will start missing your routine because that is all your, again, it's how our brains work, is wanting to come back to that homeostasis of only being in the familiar. And so it doesn't matter if you're venturing out for something new or scary. Your brain doesn't care. It just wants you to come back to home, to where it's safe, secure, mundane, routine, the same, right? This is why people stay here and they don't level up. And so what happens is this homeostasis. When Neville talked about living in the end, right? This is very similar to me of that homeostasis, living in the end. If you already had it, you're always going to go back to homeostasis, where it feels safe, mundane, routine, because that's where the brain naturally wants to be. And it's okay to be there. All right. It's okay to be there. And living in the end of you already having your thing, you're going to be living in the end of homeostasis with this new thing. Okay, that's what the only difference is. Now, when you branch out to go do something new, it's like apply for a new job, go get a new car, move to a different city. A lot of the ladies that have already signed up in my coach program, they freaked out, right? Signing up to pay for the coaching program. And they let themselves feel the fear. And I did this too. I've done it multiple times, signing up for something. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for this. And what I tell them is like, you know what? It's okay to freak out. It's okay, because you're doing something that is leveling you up, and your brain is saying, oh my God, that's scary. That's how we're going to do it. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, just sit with it and remind yourself, our only job is to know what we need right now. And we have everything you need. You have it in this moment, right this moment. You have everything you need right in this moment. You don't need more money. You don't need a different car. You don't need a house. You don't need a person in this very moment. You have everything you need in this moment. And when you remember that, you don't worry about tomorrow, just like that Bible verse said, like I mentioned yesterday. You don't worry about tomorrow, next month, next year. You don't worry about 5 months from now, 3 months from now, 2 months, or 2 weeks from now. Because right now is where you manifest everything from. Right now is where the next moment happens. Right now is what you're going to experience tomorrow, next week, next moment, right from right now. So right now you have everything you need. So that is what you're replicating when you're being in the present moment, when you're like all the mindfulness, all the yogis, all those people teaching you to be now in the present moment, because it replicates homeostasis. It replicates feeling safe, secure, the mundane, the routine, all of those things, right? So the more that you are familiar with that mundane, routine, whatever word you want to call it, right? It gives you the feeling of safe and secure, and the brain will accept it and allow. So when you venture out to level up, to manifest something, to do a different thing, something that you've never done before, and you're fighting and you're feeling the resistance, it's okay. It's normal. It's totally normal. And you sit with it and you look for it in your body and you breathe into it. You breathe into that sensation of your body, right? Knowing that it's just trapped thoughts, trapped scaredy cat thoughts. It's trapped in your shoulders, in your neck, in your head, in your tummy, wherever. It's just trapped. It got stuck because it's trying to hold on for you to come back to feeling safe and secure. It doesn't want you to go away. It wants you to come back. So you'll tense up, you'll freak out, you'll feel doubt, you tense up inside. And people even get, and this has happened to me, you even get constipated because you back it, because you're holding on so tight. You don't want to just allow the resistance to be there. And when you do, you'll notice that the body starts flowing and functioning. Everything just starts flowing, right? The manifestations start flowing. Everything starts flowing. Everything starts making sense because you're allowing everything to be there, including the resistance, including any tension in your body. So try this out and scan your body throughout the day and notice, just notice if you have any of that tension backed up anywhere in your body, and you will notice a big difference. When you start doing that, you're just like, that's okay. I'm okay. This can be here. You're just afraid, but I'm okay. This is new. I get it. And you're talking to yourself this way. This is new. I get it. But that's okay. I'm going to continue to persist on what I want, despite that I might feel scared, despite that I might feel doubt or worry, despite that I might feel, like nervous, despite that I feel like I'm having to push or force too hard, despite, because that's just me, my brain wanting to come back to be safe because it's afraid I'll get disappointed, rejected, that I won't get what I want. Do you see? So allow all of that to be there and just breathe into it and allow the energy just to flow through your body. So, all right. So, anyway, I just wanted to come on here and really quick share this video with you and about resistance in the body. And if you missed it, just encourage you to go back to the beginning and you can watch it so that you can go through. I ran through the exercise with you on how you can really scan, because that's what I wanted to talk about today, is about just like allowing yourself to be chill, allowing resistance to be there, allowing everything to flow through you instead of you fighting it and you holding onto it with your dear life. All right, my loves, please like and comment below and feel free to share this video with your friends or your groups. And I appreciate you so much and I love you and I will see you all soon. Bye.